Hi, it's Gwyneth on a fabulous Feel Good Friday, teaching emotional intelligence to create brilliance and helping you continue to feel good about being you. We've just almost finished week 4 of isolation, and I have to admit there were a couple of times this week where I started to feel that frustration, just I think it was at the moment when we heard that from the 6th of April, everybody's going to have to wear face masks when they go out to the supermarkets. The supermarkets are supposed to supply everybody with face masks. I can understand that from a business perspective, being told from one day to the next that you've suddenly got to supply all your customers with face masks is not a welcome addition to costs that you're having to pay. So my mum and many others in Austria are now getting on their sewing machines and making fabric masks. Now, clearly these are not masks, before somebody starts jumping up and down. These are not masks that can be worn for hours and hours, but, you know, just for 10 minutes or whatever going shopping, just so long as you wash them at 90 degrees afterwards, they're going to be absolutely fine. The issue is, and if you've got any suggestions, please tell me. We can't find any elastic anywhere. I've spent about an hour on Amazon this morning trying to find a supplier that can send elastic before June to kind of stick on the side. So if anybody's got any ideas about where we can find some elastic, about 7mm wide, please do let me know. Send me a message, point me in the right direction. Anyway, so today I want to talk again about you and how you're doing. Like I said, I considered myself to be quite an optimistic kind of person, but this week it was like, oh, for goodness sake, running a business is a huge challenge. Many people are still resisting this phase that we're going through. I don't want to call it a crisis. Some people do call it a crisis, but as I said last week, I still think this is a huge opportunity for us as humans to reassess our priorities, to really think about where we're going with our lives, to really consider more carefully about what we are doing to the planet. There was an interview I just saw recently from a senior manager, a senior executive at Daimler car manufacturer, and he said, you know, this is really interesting from a car manufacturing perspective, because people are learning that they don't have to travel hundreds of miles to go to a meeting, that we really can do a lot more online. But the social contact is still very, very important. Just being close to each other. None of us can be close to each other at the moment, but it will come back. But like I said, I definitely feel that I'm reassessing my priorities, and it's encouraging others to look at new ways of working with each other as well. So one of the things that I find is keeping me on track is to remember what I'm grateful for. There is a lot to be said for gratitude. So I've started writing down every day. I used to do it and then I stopped it because just got too busy. At the end of every day, what I'm grateful for. And you know what I keep writing down, what I've been looking over in March, what I'm most grateful for? It's my home and the fact that my family are safe. Even though my family are in different parts of the world, those two things, those are the things that I write down the most every single day. I'm grateful that my parents are safe. I'm grateful that all my family, my sisters, my other half, his family, I'm grateful that they're all safe. And I'm so grateful for the 4 walls that I live in, that I have a roof over my head, where I can be safe in comparison to a lot of other people. So start writing if you're not already. You know, it really is a good check-in at the end of every day before you fall asleep. What are you grateful for? It doesn't have to be a huge list, but just one thing. And it's just like that little reset button that pushes you back and gets you ready for the next morning to get going. Now, I want to do something a bit different this week as well. I'm launching a competition for the best home office photographs. I'm going to let my parents choose out of all the ones that I get, But every week, I'm going to be asking my parents to choose one photograph out of those that I receive. So please do send them in. Don't be shy. And every week, I am going to be giving away my one interview away online program that's got everything. It's got how to write an application form, how to get ready for an interview, how to look at your personal brand and all that stuff. It's worth a huge amount of money. And like I said, so I'm going to, for April, until the 30th of April, I'm going to be having this home office photograph competition every week. I'm going to be showing my parents everything, taking all identifying information away, and let them choose. And whoever wins that every week, I'm going to give completely free access to one of my online programs. How does that sound? I hope that sounds all right. So it only remains for me to wish you a continuing fabulous Feel Good Friday. Have a great weekend, whatever it is you're doing. I hope you've thought about some fun stuff to do as well, not just kind of collapsing in front of the television and binge watching Netflix, or why we don't actually have Netflix. So, but you know, doing all that telly stuff. And yeah, that's it. Stay healthy, stay safe. Keep washing your hands, do the social distancing thing, but most of all, stay fabulous. Loads of love and bye for now.